Hello, good afternoon. My name is Jason Rodriguez Franco, and today I'll be presenting Chapter 14, Puerto Rico, USA, Possessed and Unwanted. This mostly focuses on Puerto Rico's unique and complex relationship with the United States and how that history has shaped Latino identity. Now, as we look at the historical value, Puerto Rico's colonial relationship with the U.S. began in 1898. Although Puerto Ricans became U.S. citizens in 1917, they were not given full political rights. The U.S. controlled the economy, mainly the sugar industry, which caused economic hardship and migration over time. Cultural identity weakened, especially with Americanized education. This timeline highlights key historical events from Chapter 14, from U.S. colonization in 1898 to the aftermath of Hurricane Maria, which honestly took place a couple years ago in 2017, if I'm not mistaken. Um, each event has shaped Puerto Rican identity and politics in major ways. Now, connection to the 21st century. Even though Puerto Ricans are still dealing with these issues provided on the slide, after Hurricane Maria, thousands moved to the mainland. There's still no clear decision on whether Puerto Rico should become a state or gain independence. And lastly, Puerto Ricans living on the island still cannot vote in presidential elections despite being considered as U.S. citizens. One of the key persons that I've took away from chapter 14 was Pedro Albizu Campos. He was considered one of the strong voices for Puerto Rican independence. He led the Puerto Rican Nationalist Party and spent years in prison for his political actions. He is still remembered today as a hero by many for standing up against U.S. colonial control during this time. Now, 10 key terms that took away from chapter 14 are provided on this slide. These are some of the key terms that come up in this chapter. They explain the legal and political context of Puerto Rico's status and how that has been debated for over 100 years. These terms also show how Puerto Ricans have been affected by their political and economic situation. This plays as a big role in maintaining cultural identity, and there's a very strong movement toward decolonization and justice. Now, for the ethical dilemma that was taking place in my opinion for chapter 14 was the Puerto Ricans were considered as second-class citizens. Um, this is considered one of the major ethical dilemmas is second-class citizenship. Puerto Ricans are U.S. citizens, but they cannot vote in federal elections. This violates the democratic values. And for the solutions, include binding votes on Puerto Rico's future, and greater public education about this issue needs to be presented as well. Lastly, I went ahead and provided a video for ballot voting for Puerto Ricans. Sadly, I cannot play this video due to recording mode, but I will go ahead and post a link once the presentation is uploaded in the discussion. And that is it. Thank you.